Hello everyone, so this is Cat Takes the Ladder, and I am attempting James Turner's Thin House Challenge. And before I even start building, before I jump into the time lapse that you'll see soon, I just want to talk about how incredible this is. Like, he said in his YouTube video that he was mimicking this house and this one here, and it just looks so amazing. I'll put his video in the description box so you can go see how amazing he is. I aspire to be him one day. This is insane, honestly, and I have never once used these tree guards, but they are amazing. Like, this looks like it is perfectly in Windenburg. I mean, just look at it. Everything just looks amazing. Like, the trees match. I mean, it's like, it reminds me of Grimmauld Place here, honestly, but just look at this, and the incredible, like, walkway he's got here. It's just amazing. I'm going to attempt it. And yes, I put on the exact same lot that he put it on because it looks the best. So let's attempt it. Wish me luck. Alright, so here we go. This is time for my speed build. So as you can see, I'm just putting the walls down there. Just to get started. I also changed it over to a tiny house because it is a tiny house. I gotta say, it was very difficult. I wanted to make this sort of modern but also kind of industrial with all the brick. It was quite difficult, and I wanted a little bit of a different facade so it wasn't all sort of the same size, but as you'll soon see with the stairs, that did not work out the way I wanted it to at all. And I also struggled a lot with the stairs. As you'll see, they glitched a little later on, so it was a lot harder to build than I thought because of the glitch. So yeah, as you can see, the stairs are not my friend right now. And then I get started with picking a door, again, trying to keep that modern kind of feel to it. So I went with, which door did I go with? One from Get Famous. It's quite a nice store, I thought. Oh, then I changed my mind to tiny house, looks like. Okay, thought it was the other way around. So I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted this house to be. I kind of wanted it to be a couple living here. Just a young couple that were more career-oriented, I think, than family-oriented. But as you'll see, I did change that because the floor plan was also not functioning as well as I wanted it to, as you'll see, because of the stairs. So yeah, I just went there. I was trying to figure out how to make this look better. So then I kind of copied James Turner a little bit there and went with the windows of the wall because I'd never done that before, and it works really nicely actually. Kind of blocks the stairs off, but also opens them up in a weird way. So yeah, so just changing the brick there. Because my idea was when the person who was building this house just kind of kept the brick walls on the sides there instead of changing the walls completely. I just like the thought that they just kind of plumped this house down in the middle of these two houses. So as you can see, I'm just trying to figure out what windows I want, and I wanted a lot of light because it was such a small build, so I just went with those get to work lights there, as you can see. Just kind of making a little balcony just for some plants, just to give it a little bit more greenery. Again, I've just gone with some get to work windows there. I thought that looked kind of neat. I don't know what I'm doing there with the camera, but anyway. Such an interesting build. I don't think I could ever pull this off on my own, to be honest. And then I just wanted a couple of the floors to have brick there on the exterior, and then I think the light works better than the dark here, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Just turning the debug menu on and move objects, etc., so that I can get some more plants. So yeah, you can see me just size down a few of those bushes, and then I change my mind completely and go with just one standard debug bush there, as you can see. And just some vines that I'm scaling down and making kind of look neat. I love the idea of like a rose bush growing up the side of your house. Kind of want it in real life, to be honest. And I really wanted to incorporate that. As you can see, I just stuck it there because I wanted to incorporate it but couldn't figure out where, and you'll see what I did with it a little later on. Yep, just building a fence there just to kind of make it look like it's a planter box rather than just a plop of plants. I'm just putting a little rug looking thing in front of the door there just to make it look a little bit more homey. Love the look of those lights in the garden there. And then you'll see me trying to figure out something to put here because it just looks so blank. And I don't think I ended up putting anything there because nothing really looked right. As you can see. It just doesn't look right, but something needs to go there, but I don't know what. If you have any suggestions, I would be loving to hear them. I spent a really long time, as you can see, putting things there, and as you can see, I gave up. Then I move up to the second balcony there and just kind of put some little plants down, and then I think I put a fence again. Yeah, I think this one worked the best because then it kind of looks like a balcony. Looks quite good, actually. I like the way that turned out. Then I'm just putting some paint down, flooring, I believe. Just trying to decide how best I want this to look. Yes, I put that there. I just thought it kind of blocked it off a little bit, but still worked. It's completely functional. Your Sims can still get through. And then that's me trying to play with the floor plan, but as you can see, I leave it completely open, and at this point I was starting to change my mind about who was going to live here. And what I've ended up doing actually is having it sort of be like a student house. It's just for two single Sims, but I just thought it kind of looked neat that this could be a student kind of housing unit. That's where the stairs start getting kind of weird, as you can see. I've spent a long time trying to grab them, and then they start to do weird things. I can still grab them at this point, but then they disappear, so they kind of had to stay the same, as you can see. So bizarre. And anyway, that's kind of when I started figuring out that they weren't allowing me to grab them. This is where I was trying to put in a bed. I was trying to figure it all out, and it just was not working. I was actually thinking about completely giving up on this challenge at this point. As you can see, I thought maybe the glitch would fix if I just went back into the world and went back in again, but it didn't work, as you'll soon see. See? Yeah, it was really close to giving up, but at this point it was already about 45-50 minutes of me building, so I kept going. Just trying to decide where to put things, what to do. And this is where I make one of the bedrooms. I like to think the girl who already lives here, I can't remember her name, lives here, and there's just a little bathroom there. It's just got a toilet and a sink that you'll soon see, but this is her little nook. As you can see, there's absolutely no privacy. They each get basically a floor to themselves for the most part, but their bathrooms are, as you can see, just this one has a sink and a toilet, and on the upper floor is the shower room. So they do have to share bathrooms, obviously, in this accommodation, but they don't get privacy when it comes to sleeping. So maybe the sim here only accepts girls as roommates because she's more comfortable that way, or who knows? Who knows? And just put a little plant there, and then was just decorating her little nook there just for fun, mostly. I went with that kind of crappy, wow, what's it called? The outdoor stuff pack. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but I just went with that flooring just because I thought it looked really cheap and really kind of grungy. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of populating her little nook there. I thought she'd have a cute little bed with like canopy so that it looked a little bit more homey there next to the brick and the concrete wall. I thought it turned out quite nice, actually. And then I move upstairs and I build the shower room. Originally I wanted 2 showers in here, but as you can see, I'd have to make it 1 more tile out, and I didn't really want to take away from any of the floor space there. So, turned out like that. And then I thought maybe putting a locker in here would be kind of cool, but changed my mind, as you'll see. I ended up, I think, putting a sink in here. Yeah, the locker just didn't look right. Yeah, okay, so I'm putting in a sink. Again, just the same sink from down the floor below. I just kind of went with a white sort of bathroom there with a little plant, towel. There we go. That's the bathroom done. Then we move to his bedroom. I didn't really, or her or whoever, I didn't really populate this room very much. And then I just put a little desk there with a laptop computer, some artwork there on the wall. I would not want to live in this house in real life, honestly. There's too many stairs. I guess having a floor to yourself would be kind of okay if you are just like roommates or something, or, you know, but yeah. And then on the upper floor, I put the kitchen. And the reason why I did this is because James Turner went on and on for ages about having a kitchen on the top floor. And I have never in my life seen a kitchen on an upper floor before. And I live in the UK, and my kitchen is, I mean, okay, I live in a flat, so it's only 1 floor. But even still, I've never seen a kitchen anywhere other than the ground floor. So I thought it would be kind of neat to put the kitchen on the top floor. And I went with all the kind of black sort of appliances and things. Thought it just looked the nicest with the brick. I'm just putting some stuff on the shelf to make it look kind of, you know, a little bit more friendly. I'm just sizing down some of the stuff because it looked a little too big. And then for a while there, I thought the shelf didn't work, so that's why you can see me put it there like 5 times. Oh, or not. Oh, it's back. I think there's like 4 shelves in one, that's why it's doing that. This is funny to watch. There we go. It's a great shelf, it's very useful. Yeah, then originally I put for a bathroom there when this was originally supposed to be a bedroom up here, but as you can see, obviously I did delete that and just put a table there in the corner for the 2 Sims to eat on. Once I find my favorite table, because I never remember where the tiny living bar table is. It takes me forever usually to find it. I love that table. Yep, and then now we're back onto the ground floor, which is going to be the kind of living room area. So just use that tiny living TV there, just place it up a bit on the wall. Tiny living couch. And I'm going to try to choose a rug. I originally went with this Moschino rug, but then I realized that would be too expensive for people who lived here. So I just went with that tiny living rug, just because I love it so much. And I went with this shelf to see if I could place stuff, but then it was floating too much, so I gave up. As you'll see in a minute. Because I really wanted a tissue box and a magazine on there, but it just didn't work, as you can see. So I just put some magazines on there, just size them down a little bit, and then I just put that postcard corkboard there, and then you'll see me try to find the postcards. Take me a while because I can never remember where they are. So you'll see me scroll through literally everything, and you'll see that I won't be able to find it. It's really funny watching me try to find things. Then I went into the show all. Thought maybe it would be easy in there. And as I speak right now, I literally don't remember where they are at all. Can I also just point out how much I love this brick on the concrete situation? I would absolutely love that in real life. I love exposed brick. I think it's so neat. I just put a mirror there just so that, you know, kind of opens up the room a little bit more. Gives that illusion. Little bookcase there. I think I just put a chair there, and then I believe I put the Parenthood like hobby board thing up because there's a cheat you can get that makes your roommates clean the house, which is really useful. Then I just go outside there and I pop down one of those juice keg stand things because it is a student house. So now we've just popped into first person and I'll show you the finished product. The first person camera is something I'm still learning how to use, so you'll see me kind of forget what buttons to press in a minute. Alright, so this is the ground floor. I think the exterior turned out really nicely. Alright, see? It's very, very thin, but I think it's quite a nice, open, sort of living space. It's got enough seating for, 3 Sims. It's better than nothing. I'll go up to the second floor here, which is one of the Sims' bedrooms. So you can see it looks kind of nice. And the bathroom. The spa day door, I love that door. Just a sink and a toilet, very exciting. Head on up there to the third floor. There we go. I'll just put that corkboard there. There's the table, the computer, and then just the shower room. Good old IKEA looking furniture. Heading on up to the final floor, the kitchen. There is a roof, don't worry. I went with a completely open roof, so it looks like a sky roof, and it looks pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm a bit biased, but I think it looked really nice. And that's the build. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time, so please like and subscribe. Bye.